Oh my god. So good.
You're so cute.
So good.
I don't even know what they're doing, man.
Wind me up and watch me go. Hey. Hey, good evening. Oh my god. Can't even speak apparently.
Good evening.
Good evening. Words are hard and stuff.
They are, they can be.
Bow, bow.
Somebody ready. Ready.
Welcome in, you guys. If you want a free card, comment your name. I kind of want to move this back so I can, like, be in the picture a little clearer. Is that better, do you think? You didn't see that. I'm trying to make it so we're... Oh my god, get out of here. Stop it. Is that better?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. I'll leave it. How's your Sunday? It was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
We had a nice day. We went swimming. That was good. I was the only adult that got in the water, though. Like, more than to your calves.
It was cold. She's crazy.
It was nice.
I almost got the net.
Rejuvenating. Stop it. Oh, my goodness.
She was trying to pull me into the frigid depths to my demise, guys.
He was running from me when I was trying to hug him. He wouldn't even let me hug him.
She was very cold.
You're wild.
She was very cold and wet.
Guys, I did a scary thing. Oh my god, Whitney,
What'd you do?
do?
Did you fight a vampire? That'd be cool.
The anticipation. What did you do?
All the caps, too. Lower your font when you're talking to me.
That was great. That was great.
This is my favorite thing to say to people.
That was amazing.
Lower your font when you're talking.
Yes.
Your coffee
yes.
looks super trippy down there. You were waiting for us? Still in caps. I see.
I'm
this.
sorry we were a few minutes late. Our kids were getting out of the shower because of our swimming. Posted on Facebook about my ex-husband being a narcissist and emotionally abusing me. Oh my god. Because I realized I've never told anyone. Oh my god. How'd that go? How'd that go? Good evening, guys. Good evening, Kimber.
Iris, I'm not sure, miss. I'm sorry.
I was just pulling it up because I missed the question.
We were talking about this earlier.
What?
I said she might be wasting her time.
With which one? Danielle? Daniel, I mean,
I got 3 no's for when you asked if he sees you as his
howdy,
wish
Elizabeth.
fulfillment. Iris, did you hear me? FB Iris.
FBI
It's
Iris.
time for your debriefing.
Alright. Okay, get out of here. What are we doing?
I don't know. I saw no's.
For who?
Are you teasing him?
For who?
Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Are you teasing him? Because maybe you're making him feel like he's not. Boom. Gotcha.
Oh.
I said it. Let's go, Iris. Come at me, bro. I'm just kidding.
Computer question. I have a question.
Oh, shit. Got her. Get a little...
Autumn wanted the message. That's who it was. Okay, I'm caught up. I can see it all. Hey, think I want to be Snoopy tonight and get a love canoe on Sterling and Tony. Oh, you mean the love boat on Sterling and Tony? Oh, shit. Courage. Autumn. I need it. Why am I so out of frame? What's the difference tonight?
I'm as far over as I can be. I don't think you're as close as you usually are. Come here, you. See, look at you.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
There you are.
Okay, alright. We'll go for it. Anyways, Autumn, I got courage. I feel like there's a situation right now that may be kind of difficult, and they're just asking you to be brave during this time, to stay in stride with the plan, and to have faith in the overall energy, you know? In stride.
I see breakthrough. They want you to look at something different. Maybe that's kind of just it. Like, maybe you're trying too hard to control something around you, and they just kind of want you to realize you can't all the time.
Should Kimber get a love boat with Tony and Sterling? Bum, 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 bum. I mean, you can if you want. And my candle to heal my love life is burning clean. Ayy. Nicole, Nicola, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I'm sending you my vibes, all my good vibes.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Kimber with the love boat. With Sterling and Tony. My tatas are hanging out in this little dress. So
I like
I'm
it.
trying to keep it covered.
I like it.
Stop.
Your aunt and uncle just messaged you about your FB post? She has permission. That's so funny.
How'd that go? Good, because now I got permission. Oh, shit. What's Autumn doing?
I'm going to hang out with Seth tomorrow.
Oh, snap. If you want
Tuesday morning after work.
If you want yes or no questions, you can subscribe up above. Comment your name for a free card outside of this paid reading.
Watch, this is going to be like a bad visit, and she's going to pin it on me for telling her to go.
And if you want readings, the list is at the top of our TikTok page. It's black and gold, and you can get any of those readings that you would like to see which one's best. Okay, love boat for Tony and Sterling. What's going on and around Tony and Sterling? Ooh, the Two of Cups just flipped out in my hands. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, your husband's your soulmate too, right?
Whoa. We are dropping bombs.
We got lots of soulmates all over the place.
This is a fact. Everybody's feisty today. I was telling you. So this is his intent and his outcome?
And
her intent and her outcome?
So no. It's his and her feelings right now about the relationship, and then the intent for the overall relationship, and then short-term and long-term outcomes. Jesus. Yep. Okay.
I remember how to do this one. I gotta start memorizing this one.
The overall energy for her feelings right now is he is kind of like her wish fulfillment, but it's like painful. You know when like you love someone, but like too much has been done, too much history has been written, you can't unwrite the things that have occurred, you know like that kind of energy. And ultimately she just feels off course. Ultimately she does not feel like this is like, as much as this is what she used to want, it's not what it was. It's not what it used to be, you know? Her advice is, like, she should get curious and, like, start talking about some of these things that she's feeling rather than, like, just kind of, like, silently suffering. Are you doing it with me or separately?
That's up to you, but I mean, I think I can do it with you as well. Okay. So if you're doing hers right now, okay. She's closed off to a lot of shit. She is not open to or receptive to a lot at all. And I feel like he's probably feeling like I have initiation for him. Like, he's ready to do something. He's ready to make a move somewhere. Oh, sorry, did I skip ahead? Am I doing his?
Yeah.
I got distracted. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Go.
So I feel like she might not be listening to him, or she might not, in a sense, be going with him, though, either. So, like, I feel like she's, in a sense, really turning into some dead weight here.
His feelings about the situation, lots of conflict, lots of drama. He's feeling pretty impulsive. It's hard for him to hold back his feelings, and hold back what it is that he wants to say. I feel like there's a lot of volatile kind of energy. And then with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like overall he doesn't feel stable, or in his energy, he's not satisfied. His advice is to grow. I feel like he needs to acknowledge that he's kind of outgrown this situation, is really what I'm feeling and hearing right now.
I have initiation for him. He wants to move. He wants to either move on, and I feel like it's more of a with or without her type of vibe. But he wants to make his life different. He wants to do something else. That's for sure. Her
intentions is, I feel like she has faith in herself and her abilities to, start over. I feel like she's not worried. And her advice is cleansing. I feel like her intentions are to leave, to be honest. I feel like she's building herself up into a position to where she feels comfortable walking away. You know what I mean?
I have partnership. Maybe it's a union with herself. Maybe it's kind of like one of those I want to find myself moments. That could be really it.
She could be wanting to transform it, I guess.
Right. It could be a new way of living, too, a new way of seeing things. I mean, she definitely wants to change some shit up, but I feel like she's not, like, in a sense, hearing it from him.
He feels like he doesn't know his steps forward. He doesn't know what to do. He feels kind of hopeless overall, and he's trapped in the past and, like, their pain that they have. Like I was kind of saying, like, stuff has been done that can't be undone. His advice is to be friendly, though. There's no reason to be mean. You can, like, part ways and just, like, acknowledge your differences and move beyond them, you know?
I do see Gateway, too, so he, in a sense, is looming on a big decision. He's thinking a lot about it, but I do really feel like he is ready to step through a new doorway. Like I said before, kind of whether or not he's by himself, in a sense.
Short-term outcomes, they're not listening to their guides. I feel like they're seeing this all wrong. I feel like, by that I mean they're hiding. They're, like, pretending like, you know, it's not like they're pretending everything's fine, but they're also not, like, addressing the elephant in the room, you know? It's kind of like, yeah, it's fucked up, but whatever. Like, they're just kind of ignoring the problems, I guess is what I would say, you know? And I feel like their advice is they need to, like, acknowledge that they're, like, there's something must be done, you know? You gotta do it differently. And the long-term outcomes, I see an ending that hasn't, like, holding on far longer than necessary. I feel like there's an ending that wants to happen here, but they're, like I said, not speaking their truths. And it's funny because their advice card is honesty. I feel like I'm on burp so hard. But, so I feel like ultimately, like, there's resistance here. Like, both of them are kind of skating around the idea of ending it, but they're resisting. They're resisting. What you got?
For her, I have possessions, though. I do see...
I thought this one was where the outcome was.
No, this is the 4. I still gotta run these 2 yet.
Oh.
I think you went on without me.
Oh.
That's okay.
Sorry,
Did you finish? No, it's alright. If you're finished, I can just run through it. For her, I see possessions coming up, so there's going to be a time where she's feeling abundant, so this might be that kind of like, I went out and found myself type moment where she might be really feeling all in her power and out kind of running amok. But he's going to let his guards down to something. I feel like he's really going to just be like, yep, that's fucking it. Like, I'm done. I'm done trying to protect this. I'm done trying to make it work. I think after that, there's going to be something that's going to flip her upside down. She's going to jump off on the right path. Maybe she's going to go rogue. Who could tell? I do see him kind of just like going with the flow after that, really just letting the universe kind of do its thing. I also do see a lot of like guidance there. Like they'll be kind of watching over him in a sense. Overall, she needs to heal and he needs to stop being afraid of making changes. I think is the overall message here entirely.
Yeah, and to be honest with each other.
Yeah. I mean, he's afraid of change and she does not want to get over whatever the fuck it is she is working on. And I feel like, but I do think that is also what is about to happen, though. I think he's going to change and she's not. She's going to get stuck.
You know, I just had this confirmation to a download I had a while ago about fillers. It was talked about in a different way, but all the same things were mentioned. That not everyone's real. That a lot of the population is actually just AI programming, you know, just like people that think they're real, just living their lives with their kids and their babies and doing these things, but they're not. They're not real. They're like, they were called in my download fillers because they were like assistant bots almost, like people that are meant to interact with you to like set you on your course, do different things. Anyways, so not everybody's real. And there's one way that you can tell the difference. There's one way you can tell the difference between, like, a filler and a real human. Are you ready for this? Hey, sunshine. NPCs? Not really. NPCs, I mean, but kind of, but, like, far more sophisticated than what you're imagining. They have real emotions, real feelings, real things that happen to them. It's just not, they're just not real. Okay, so the big difference is that fillers have an inability to change. They cannot change because they're headed towards the program, whatever the program is. They can't veer from it. That's their whole purpose of being here, is to execute said program. And so there's one thing, like a regular human can at any moment change their mind or create real change in their world, you know, but these NPCs, you know, or whatever, advanced NPCs can't. So, you know, if they have weight loss issues and their whole life they've been doing weight loss things and nothing ever works, like, I mean, it's got to be more than that. But the point is your reality is it's fixed. Whatever's happening is happening. You cannot change nothing. Hey, Sally Bane.
What's up, Salad?
Cool. I'm not an NPC. Oh, no. I'm guessing if you guys are in here, you're not an NPC.
But I'm the main character. Keep that in mind. Just be careful.
Oh, shit. Somebody's over here.
Leo energy.
Just spouting it. All right, Kimber, do you have any... I'm so sorry. I went on that NPC rant. Do you have any questions? I was just bringing that up because it kind of made me feel like Tony might be that, like, in her inability to change and stuff. And it's funny because you say Sterling won't change. I feel like Sterling wants to change. I kind of feel like that's
his overall
problem.
Lesson.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right.
His overall lesson is to
like,
start
Sterling
making
feels like he wants to
changes
change.
and stop fearing it.
I could think of a few people that might be NPCs. None that I can think of. Ah, shit. I can think of a couple.
My ex-wife.
I kind of wonder if Andy is. He's still sitting there doing the same exact fucking thing.
I think so.
Wild. Fun. My mom. Now we're just listening, people. Oh, shit. NPCs all around. Scorpio,
Damn,
hello.
Autumn with the trauma dump.
If you have any questions. What?
What's up, Scorpio?
Why? Because they heard a fucking lighter go on in the background? We just got restricted.
I behaved.
Part of me wants to reboot our live.
There's 14 of us in here anyways.
What
That's
couple questions are you thinking of? What do you mean? Wait, what?
What?
What couple questions are you thinking of? What did I say?
We're doing pretty good, Scorpio. We had a dope day today. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Scorpio's been around lately.
Hey, Scorpio's always around.
I know.
You mentioned you had a couple.
Sometimes she's quiet.
A couple what? Questions? I have a couple questions.
Yo, was this a setup? Sounds like a trap.
Did I say that?
I think you asked if she had any questions, and it might have been misinterpreted.
Oh, and she says she has a couple questions. Fuck, I'm so confused. Should I go with my friends tonight? I was deep cleaning my bathroom when Shiloh was live. Hey. Carla, let's get you, babe.
She's got the fumes.
Carla, I've got gratitude. It's time to show that appreciation. I feel like the universe has given you a lot of opportunities. Yeah, there's been some maybe downfalls, but overall there's been a lot of positive gain in your life, and they want you to show that appreciation. You asked me if I had questions, and I said none that I can think of, and you said you had a couple in mind. I honestly can't. I have no idea what the fuck I was talking about. No idea. Maybe spirit possessed me. What questions was I thinking about? With Sterling and Tony? I don't really have any questions that I can think of because I just see so clearly kind of where they're headed. I think you do too. You're so out of it. So out of it. It's crazy. I know, man. It's because I'm tuned into the other side. It's wild. I don't know what's up anymore. What's down? What do I do? I'm scared, you guys. I need my blankie. You got flashy things, Ashley? What? What does that mean? Whitney! You guys are confused. Why am I confused tonight?
This is confusing. I'm
Whitney,
trying to keep up with it too.
What's going on? Privacy. Right now they're saying that you're hiding a little bit. That's funny because you just leaked a big secret. They're saying be open and transparent about the situation. I feel like you're going to have a great result. I see clearly, yes. Just feels like it's taking forever. That's fair. They did say it would take a while for him.
Whitney, I see signs in reverse. You're missing something. You're missing something. It's right in front of you. Maybe it's one of those weirdos talking to you on your live. We were talking about that. Maybe one of those weirdos isn't so weird. Maybe he's just cute.
Ah, shit. Sally, I got courage. It's time to be brave. It's time to fight the good fight. Stand up tall and say well, speak your mind rather. I feel like right now they're asking you to kind of share your story. There's a lot of people that can relate to your story. Maybe you should like blog or something. I don't know. Pretty sure you should blog.
They definitely want her doing something new. You should blog. Yeah, they definitely want her doing something new. I have Harvest in reverse, so I feel like a lot of that's kind of pertaining to like trying to help yourself feel better right now. And there's a lot of things you can be doing. So I think kind of like that blog, like do something else to help distract you, but do something positive so like you can kind of help other people either going through the same situation or that could be.
Hey.
Hey.
And I pulled for your candle, sunshine, and I've got safety. It's funny, I didn't even mean to pull one of those cards, but I did, and it just kind of correlated perfectly. I feel like it's getting you into an aligned situation. I feel like it's going really well. My candle still has no drip. Still clean. Oh, nice.
What are we burning again? I forgot.
I was just pulling for that candle question. Renee! I got rebirth. We're pulling for Renee now. Renee. Rebirth, you're going through a rather large transformation. This is a very fertile time for you. The full moon that's coming up is the harvest full moon in Pisces. Makes sense. Make sure you're tuned in and you're focused on what it is that you want to bring into your life. Stay aligned with that. Stay focused right now.
I think this rebirth is something exciting because I have wholeness too. So with that, I think you might be stepping into like your true self. Like I think you're really kind of coming into alignment here. I think you're headed where you need to be.
I agree.
Big thumbs. Good job.
Cheers. Well, Autumn here about the MT position in the beginning of next month.
Autumn does put miles on this coin, let me tell you. I think so. I think probably, I would say. It might be kind of like a weekend or so, but maybe.
It'll all happen when it happens, but I'm not seeing.
That's fair.
Does it say I'm pregnant?
Oh.
Ask it.
Out of left field. Did not see that coming. Let's see. Nope. No.
Damn it.
It says no, yes. I don't know.
Are we never going to make a baby of me?
Quit asking questions.
The pressure. Stop it. Cut it out. Bree, what do you need to hear, babe? What's going on with Bree? I know, I just keep killing it, Dad. I keep asking everybody. Attentiveness, Bree. Pay attention to the signs right now. I feel like the universe is going to be showing you some things, and I feel like they're going to be of great interest to you.
Holy careful, bejeebers. There's a sign.
As
my yourself on coffee.
As my coffee just exploded. Okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
But yeah, so out of that like it owed you money.
That was weird. So pay attention to the signs. Don't miss out. Don't miss out.
Castle.
I swear to God, if he's throwing up right now, I'm not happy if that's.
Drink some water.
Don't come in here and do it. Get out.
Let me go see if he can get out. Real quick, who's this for? Bree, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Bree.
Fertility, though, or fertility. Yeah, fertility. This is what this is. Start planning ahead for your future, though. They're saying, like, whatever goals you might have in mind, you can get there for sure, but you got to make sure you're taking the small steps first, and now's a good time to get her started, though. That's what I gotta say. Gotta keep it kind of short and sweet on that one, because that's about it. They're saying, like, it's time to take the first steps, even though you feel like they might not get you there right away. But you'll get there.
What reading should you get for what? To look into what? What are we looking into?
I have no idea.
We got those nosy vibes. I said it above. I missed it. I missed a gap. My candle has still no drip. Is that what you're wondering about? The no drip candle? The no drip? I did a scary thing. I lit the candle in the first video on FYP was the wait is over. So I wanna look into all this. So you wanna look at the candle drip and the wait. Dude, that is too much. Our dog is like gagging every 5 seconds. It's wild. Okay, so the wait is over for, you want to know what wait is over? Is that what you're wondering? No, he did not eat something. The dog is so wild. He works himself up and then he won't drink water and then he gags until he goes and drinks something. It's literally insane. So you're wondering what read would be beneficial to find out what wait is over. Is that what you're trying to figure out? I just want to make sure I'm like understanding it all. Though I'm not naked under here, my tatis are just like very out and proud right now.
It's very nice.
There's just a lot of cleavage going on.
I like it.
Just the energy now, I guess. I did the scary thing, and now what? Okay.
Probably. Something here.
Oh, hey, how's work?
It's a monkey.
My feet.
Oh, I bet. You had a real day of work.
Yeah,
You got a real day of work.
10 hours.
Damn, 10 hours?
Shit, it was 10 hours. Is
Yeah.
that even legal for her age?
Yeah, I think so. It's just 16 on the weekends, I think. Yeah. I think it's fine.
But tomorrow I work 4 to 8. So that'll be nice. 6 hours less than today. Thank the Lord.
You look pooped.
I am. I was working off pure adrenaline.
So, alignment or spiritual journey, they're saying. I asked about jazz in general because I thought, or extended jazz because I thought maybe those, but they're saying no. I mean, the alignment is kind of, I would say probably the alignment. Because the alignment's kind of like a jazz, except for it's got blessings too. So that might kind of be like pretty expressive when the weight is over, all that energy. So I would imagine that. No, I'm just kidding. Scorpio. Okay, girl. Scorpio, I've got honesty. Honesty is the best honesty. Be real about what it is that you're experiencing, feeling, what your take on the situation is. No lying to others or yourself about what it is that you want out of life. About being more assertive right now.
Yeah. Weirdly, I think I have kind of a big fat confirmation for that. Because I have strength in reverse. So it says like you're kind of being weak at the moment. And they kind of want you to try to toughen up a little bit. Move forward. Try to be strong. Try to pick up the weight off your chest and get out from under it.
Gotta have faith.
Boom.
Young Jeremiah just wrote, should I respond? Yeah, hit him up, bro.
Touch his butt.
Touch his butt.
I got 2 yeses and a no. So
Touch
I would
his
say, yeah, hit him up.
Maybe don't marry him, but you know.
Right, don't do that part.
Hang out with him, though.
Yeah. Maybe touch his butt.
All right, we got Whitney for the alignment. So the alignment is talking about like where you were, where you are, where you're going, and your blessings.
I have current situation, hurdles, and guidance. That's what
Perfect.
That's what I've got.
Okay, so oh, I'm sorry, where you're at, where you're going. I made it wrong. What in the hell? The Emperor and the Empress are kitty corner from each other, and the Empress is in reverse. That's something to note. So where you're at, I feel like we've been in a period of rest. The path forward, we don't know where it is, but we're kind of trying to go with the flow as much as possible, waiting for it to open up. And I feel like something is giving here. I feel like you're pointed in the right direction, and luck is truly on your side, and I feel like things are moving quickly. This isn't like a you have to wait forever kind of thing. And I feel like your emotional patience is like paying off here. I feel like you've learned the deeper lesson, so nothing's holding you back in the way that it was. Life is kind of turbulent, but ultimately you're getting your wish fulfillment, and you're realizing that because you're taking the blindfold off and you're seeing that that's coming in, that's coming into your orbit. I feel like not everything is here all at once, but you know that, and because like you're not focused on a state of lack, I feel like ultimately you're getting your abundance. This is also the family card. So I feel like you're getting people, like, this feels like soul family. I feel like the wait is over for the connection with the people that you've been looking for. I feel like not only are you going to find, like, your collective, I see you be go live, you know, stuff like that. Not only are you going to find your collective, but I also feel like you're going to find your people, like, friends, partners, all of it. Like, I feel like it's just kind of coming in. Moving forward towards your future, I feel like you've come out of a lot of like torturous kind of times, and you've focused a lot on your healing, and you stood in your power even despite feeling defeated. Confirmation. And I feel like you're investing your energy in all the right ways now, and this is really allowing you to build the future with the right people around you. There is some energy warnings, though, about, like, you're standing in your confidence, but I feel like when you get caught up on setbacks, it's going to make you work harder. And they're saying, don't forget who you are. You're the Empress. Very effortless energy. Very mindful. Very demure. Okay. Either way, at the end of the day, you've created a really solid foundation here. And because of that, because of letting go of that past energy, all these things are kind of shaping up into your, into your way. And the funny thing is that, like, they're saying don't work too hard, because when that Emperor comes in, you're going to be tempted to work hard. We don't work hard. We show them lots with little. Like, you know what I mean by that? Like, you've worked hard by accruing knowledge, by paying attention to things, by, like, putting in the work from your past, you know what I mean? Like, you are now in a position where you don't have to work so hard. Like, think about a girl at a bar, They're sitting at the bar, they bat their eyes, they roll the shoulder, they flick the hair, and the guy comes right on over and buys them a beer, right? Effortless Empress energy. They, attract, they don't chase, kind of nonsense. So I feel like when this person comes into your life, you're going to be tempted to, like, want to make sure you're being very attentive, which is, like, good, but, like, a little too much of that can be kind of needy and codependent or whatever. So to be leery of that. To blow back from my ex with the post, so it makes sense. Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, for real. I'm so excited to not work hard. But you got to get into that mentality, though. Like, I don't have to work so hard. Like, nope, I just kind of, like, did just, this little bit of effort, and look at all the beautiful things that fell into my life, and fuck the people who think you're jealous or lazy, because that's not the case. You've worked very hard to get where you are, but now we're here, so we don't have to work so hard anymore. I got a few advice cards for you, and then I'll let Shiloh give his half of it. Oh, a bunch of cards just wanted to flip around. I got, there will be challenges in this. And I got the card privacy. Okay, in these challenges, they're saying, don't forget to, like, be more open and honest about what it is that you want. Have a plan. Like, what am I doing with my life? What do I want out of my life for me? With nobody else included, what do I want? And trust your intuition right now. It's very on point, and I feel like you're leading yourself to a really good place. Just keep up with it.
I think we're getting there. I think you are right. So they kind of right now are still a little bit closed off, and you're still holding yourself back a little bit. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know you feel like you've just been, like, pushing so hard, and you have been. Don't, like, take away any credit from this. I think this is just them kind of saying, like, there's a little bit more yet. Like, there's still just a little bit more to go. So don't take it as, like, oh my God, I'm not doing enough. Like, in a sense, maybe, but it's not like that. Like, they're happy with how far you've come, but now there's still just, they're letting you know, like, we're almost there. I do see kind of a hurdle being joy in a partnership. I feel like you might let the wrong guy fuck shit up if you're not careful. Mm-hmm. We'll put it that way.
Be picky.
Right. Like, don't be afraid to entertain. Don't be afraid to have fun. Don't, enjoy yourself. But at the same time, like, don't staple yourself down to something that might be jacked up. I'm pretty sure that's over.
Wow. Over.
Lo siento.
Lo siento.
But one thing I do see, I see possession in the flow, though. So I think you'll have abundance once you kind of learn to, like, stand in your power, maintain your boundaries, and then kind of go with the flow. Like, you'll find your guy then. Like, once you kind of really do start doing you again and start being out and about and happy-go-lucky, that's when I think you're really going to attract, like, your true partner.
Is this home? I'm going to be like, bitch, do it feel like home? That's what I'm going to say to you.
He's going to break into their house. It's like, is this my home? And the dude's going to be like, yeah, you know what? That's a red flag. Right off the bat, okay? If he says yes, this
Run! I'm just kidding.
He's like, it is now. Ah!
Girl, I asked 5,000 times if he was it. And then the devil card was plaguing us for, like, the first week of us hanging out. And so I was like, don't get in your head, Ashley.
She got in her head so hard.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did not.
I know. I got in my head, that's for sure.
He was feeling guilty.
Me getting in my head definitely made me take care of what I needed to take care of. That's for sure. Post haste.
We weren't actually dating yet.
It's outside of my character.
We were just hanging out a lot. And so he was still like, There were loose ends, we shall say.
That's
But
what I called them.
but we weren't together, so he wasn't doing anything wrong at all. I actually pulled cards and channeled before I posted today. Oh my god, I love that.
In all fairness, the fact that I told you I need to tie up some loose ends quick, so I'm sorry, like, but I'm gonna do it graciously. Like, I feel like even then, like, I was pretty clear what my intent was with you.
Yeah, you totally were.
Yeah.
I never felt any sort of way.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just saying. I think that's part of what helped too. Like, kind of make it all, even for me, a little bit. Like, I still felt a little off, but like, I feel like once the devil card went away, it made me feel better because it made you kind of realize like I did what I said I was gonna do.
You didn't tell me about the devil card for months afterwards.
Huh?
Yeah, it was like months and months later that you told me about it. Because I was like talking about it. I was like, it was really weird in the beginning, but like nothing was wrong. And you're like, oh, I think I know what that was about. And then
No,
you
but
told
I'm
me.
just saying. Oh, I guess yeah. But either way, I'm saying when it stopped coming around is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think
you
that
felt
was
bad.
when
Yeah.
I
I had no idea. I just thought cards were being weird. Hey, Susie. Autumn, I pulled you for a minute. Sorry, we were just ranting about when we first started hanging out. But we weren't exclusive. But the devil was haunting him to make it exclusive with me, apparently. Ah, it's funny. Okay. Autumn. Endings are coming in through your life. You're closing out chapters and the universe is giving you some kind of gift that's going to make you feel strong and make you feel like your hard work and effort is paying off. There's going to be this weird thing, though, that you're going to feel uninspired for some reason. It's like you get what you want and you didn't... Like, confirmation. It's like you get what you want and it's not what you thought it was. You're like, oh, this is what I wanted. And you're going to feel like, how the hell did I get here? Why did I get here? This isn't the path that I was looking for. And I feel like it's going to impact your confidence a little bit. But this is like, nothing's perfect. So you like gotta get your head out of the clouds. You gotta understand that there are ups and downs to everything. And just because there's a down to this doesn't mean the overall up isn't worth it. So to deep breath through that shit. Ranting. Oh yeah. A little bicker fest. We do that sometimes.
I definitely do feel like there's something on the horizon that might knock you out of your boots a little bit. It might kind of knock you off your square. You might not feel like yourself, and it's going to be kind of a big change. And I feel like this might even set you back a little bit. So try to be careful, like not to overreact on it. Like you might have a lesson coming. So I feel like the second job, for at least a little while, might feel like a bit much. You might start feeling exhausted. You might start feeling like you're regretting it and shit. So, like, you will take a little bit of a setback, but, like, don't let it knock you down.
Because you're going to get through it, and it's going to be worth it.
Yeah, you just got to power through it. You just got to tough through it.
100%.
But it's going to feel hard. I think it's definitely going to be like you feeling tired.
This man just sent me a prayed for you song, meow. Is that what you do? I just imagine Iris, like him sending her like a steamy pic, like shirtless pic or something, and her going meow, like, like that's all I imagine you doing that, kitten.
You do meow in person?
I don't doubt it.
Wild. You'll catch a look from me, Iris. I'll be like,
are Whitney's parents gonna talk to her about it? Oh, camp for the week ahead. Okay, babe.
I think they're gonna ignore it. Weirdly, I don't even think they're picking up on what it means. Weirdly enough. I think the only one who's really gonna, in a sense, see it the way that you're thinking is probably him. I mean, like, maybe some close friends that are, like, privy to the situation, but...
Privy. They're privy to it.
You don't want your parents to ignore it? You want them to get into it? Why?
One day we will meet and you will see.
Whitney does stir the pot up.
Stir the pot? What pot is she stirring?
She wants her parents to be affected by this post.
You want me to start on Monday, right, Kimber? One day we will meet. All of us will hang out. It'll be so much fun. My parents ignore me 24/7. Oh, I feel that life.
So do mine.
Kitten has no problem being me and being real. Meow, meow.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I love it. I fucking love it. It's great. It's fucking great. I'm just saying.
I get that, Whitney. I get that. Believe me. I did get lucky. My dad definitely got invested before he passed away. That is for sure.
We definitely both have parental issues, though, so we can relate.
Yep.
Parents are hard.
Yep. I was blessed in the end, though. I do have to show appreciation to that. I really do. My dad turned it around. Gave me hope to be a good dad, too.
Toot, 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 toot.
You're so darn cute.
All right, Monday. Oh my fucking God. Monday's gonna be a hoot, Kim.
A whole hoot.
Look at this. What? Okay. So you're going through a rebirth. I feel like happier days are lying ahead. I don't know. Something really positive is going to light your day up and just keep it running for the whole damn day. It's going to make you feel back on course. It's going to reinstall some faith into your life. And, you know, just give you a little bit of confidence that you've been lacking lately. It's going to make you feel, you know, more aligned. A whole hooda-daddy.
This is going off the rails.
I'm done. Okay, so we got Monday.
Movement, and it looks like an M.
It's an M for Monday. Oh my God, it's crazy.
It really is. But I see movement. I think you're going to really pick up some speed. You're going to gain momentum somewhere, and you're going to feel charged. You're going to be like, woof, moving ahead hard. Oh. Go for it.
Tuesday, something is going to get you caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, something's going to get you. It just doesn't go accordingly, and it's going to make you feel a lack of stability. But you are going to take this opportunity to, like, face it and try to heal through it. I feel like you're not going to cower away from this at all. You're going to acknowledge it and notice it right away and bring healing energy to it. And your advice is just be honest and real, man. No holding back. You have nobody to prove anything to except for yourself. You don't need to watch your words for anyone other than yourself, you know, like stuff like that. What you got Tuesday?
Weirdly, the same thing. I have possessions in reverse. So Tuesday might feel like a rough one. It might take a little bit of a dinger. But also, I don't think you're going to let it slow you down, though, either. I really don't. I think you're too far determined right now. I don't think much of this is going to fucking slow you down.
That's right. Wednesday, you're going to be listening to the signs. You can't find the path forward, but I also feel like you're not getting caught up on that. You trust that the path forward will open when it's meant to. And you're really you're really connected right now. You're just picking up on all the signs and the clues along the way that are making you confident that even though you can't find where you need to be right now, you know it's coming, if that makes sense. I feel like you're pointed in the right direction, and it's going to go much quicker than you think. During this time, your advice is to have compassion. So, like, Wednesday, I feel like be kind to yourself. Just, like, you know, take it easy. Try to relax. Know that you're following the guides, and that's as much as you can do. You know, there's no reason to be frustrated or get caught up on where you're not excelling at in that moment.
Yeah, I do see signals in reverse. So I feel like whatever intrusive thoughts you might be having on that day or whatever if it's doom and gloom, it's not it. Like, don't pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm. Thursday, that shit turns around again.
It do.
Around again. You're feeling more appreciated, more valued. You're letting go of some past baggage that was on the hips, you know, weighing you down. You shed that shit. I feel like you're getting into your Empress energy. You're being more effortless, more resourceful, handling your needs, you know, and really growing. I feel like lots of growing energy. Your advice during this day is to be grateful. Be grateful that the opportunity has come your way like this and that it's, you know, just worked out in the way that you needed it to.
I do see Gateway. You're going to make a decision. I think you're going to kind of decide to change, like, you're going to change your mind on how this is going in a sense, weirdly enough. And you're going to switch it up. Oh my goodness. It ran for the hills.
I know, I'm sorry.
Something else on here.
What is that?
It's mine.
You goof. All right, Friday, you're standing in your power, but you're feeling a little off course, a little emotionally imbalanced, just kind of like a little whiplashy. The universe has been rough. But at the same time, despite feeling emotionally imbalanced, you're in your power. You're creating a sense of stability. You're being very nurturing. Your advice is selflessness. I feel like you're just going to be very giving. And it's funny because it's like highlighting right here, the solar plexus. And to me, this is all about individuality. Like, you are figuring out who yourself is. And you're being selfless and kind to yourself, kind of. And in turn, the people around you. Honestly, I feel like Friday, you're just like, fuck this. I don't care how it feels, how it looks, what's going on in the wish-washy universe. You've decided that you're going to, like, weather the storm. And you're going to do it stoically, is kind of what it feels like.
I see the journey ruined. You're going to forge ahead. You're going to stay on your path. You're going to keep moving regardless of where the fuck you think it's going or regardless of how hard it gets. You're just going to keep pushing forward. So, like I said, I see you making a big decision on Thursday to be done with this shit. And then, like, Friday, you're going to double down on it. And you're going to keep moving.
Saturday.
I know, I see it already.
Oh, my God. Saturday. This is a wild week, Kimber. Holy
is.
shit. Saturday, you're feeling like you don't quite have what it is that you need to get through. Like, you know, like, you're stuck in a cave and you need a chisel to get out. And it's the one tool you don't have, you know? Like, you're convinced. But the reality is, at the bottom of the toolbox, you got some fucking dynamite, and you can shove that shit in there and chisel your way through the whole goddamn thing in 2 seconds.
I don't know if you
And
be
so,
telling people to play with dynamite.
But my point is, you just don't see it. And I feel like a lot of the sadness is created by the lack of...
Jesus.
Your lack of ability to, like, kind of see the problem at hand. And I feel like you're also, like, kind of slowing down emotionally because you don't know where you're going or how you feel about life. And so the advice here is to come up with a strategy, okay? On Saturday, when you're feeling lost and you're not capable and you're not sure how to get through what it is, you need to sit down and come up with a plan. You are capable, but they're saying, like, we need to come up with the plan. Sorry I didn't get to call you back. I got distracted and then I got busy. Don't worry, we were busy too. It was a wild day. All is forgiven.
I see growth in reverse on Saturday.
What is happening?
There's
a little fly in here. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the runes. I mean, they're weirdly
no.
matching up directly.
But go ahead,
to your cards. Like Saturday, I see growth in reverse. Like you're gonna feel a setback again. Like there's gonna be something where like maybe all this momentum you were building up on Thursday and Friday still kind of feels like it's not going anywhere. So you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? And you're just gonna be kind of feeling burnt out on it. I do feel maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Sunday's good.
Sunday's better. This is making me so nervous. Where'd the cap go? What have you done?
Why'd you take it away?
But I already know what's gonna happen there. Oh, I'm reorganizing. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, Sunday. Oh my god, that was horrible. Okay, Sunday. I mean, it was good. It wasn't horrible. All right, okay. Anyways, I gotta get it. Sunday. Abundance is coming in that's going to free you. Almost like all the worries that you had throughout the week are going to be resolved on Sunday. Some kind of solution is going to come swinging in. But here's the issue. You're afraid. Because even though it was resolved in such a clench-like matter. Like they made you wait until the absolute fearful last moment. And then they resolved it. But like the way they brought you to the ledge like that is still making you afraid. But they're saying this is a challenge. The reason why you got brought to the ledge is because of all this fear that's off and on throughout the week. It's this focus of fear. Every time we doubt, we're out. And so, like, the reason why it brought you right to this precipice and before you got the resolution is because you were worried you wouldn't get it. Oh, as I brought confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still worried, even after you get your just desserts, even after you get the goal that you were after. I feel like you're going to, again, pull back and hesitate because you're super afraid that it's not going to work out the way that you want. And you can't trust that the universe is going to take care of your responsibilities because you need to be responsible for them. But the reality is some of these things that you're trying to be responsible for, you have to let go of your grip to get it to like have the flow that it needs in order to come through for you. You need to trust your intuition and stop doubting it. You're a very powerful woman, Kim. You know many things. And so they're saying, don't get caught up on this silly nonsense. You are more powerful than this, is what they're saying ultimately.
Yep.
Priscilla in the house. Hey, what's up? So really jump off the ledge though. Bring it on. You go. Well, you jump off that ledge.
I see partnership. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna rant about how powerful you are again. But yeah, you know.
Bitches, it's troublemaker.
Yo.
I was very distracted. I see partnership though, so I think that is like that new. Like you're gonna feel aligned again. You're gonna feel locked in. You're gonna be kind of ready to go. You might even hear some good news on a certain aspect. I don't want to say it necessarily. I don't want to get your hopes up, but possibly. But we do see partnership on Sunday.
You feeling more?
Take it as it resonates.
And
but it could be, like I said, it could be with yourself. You could be coming into a new alignment where you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay on course and keep doing this, and that's great. Or it could be paying off a little bit. It is a football day. I'm just saying.
I feel
like wind up at the same bar to watch the same game.
I feel like I've been talking a lot about this with like some of my like IRL friends and stuff, and some of my friends on here. But I've been talking a lot about how there is very clearly a path with the spiritual community right now divided. By that I mean, I'm not talking about the 3Ds, the normies, you know, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people that are like spiritually on their journey in one way or another. There's a very clear divide happening right now of people on the other side. And that is because the energy is chaotic. I mean, we have like 1 million planets in retrograde, making us go and deal with every, you know, shadow aspect that we fucking have. And so it's not easy. And I feel like there's a very clear divide. There's about 20% on one side and 80% of spiritualists on the other. And this divide is, oh my fucking God, like just losing their shit, like getting constantly taken down by emotional like obstacles and just getting overwhelmed. I mean, I've seen people like from all scales of the spectrum of losing it. And then there's the 20% that are just like,
I feel like the 80% are the Nepo babies. Because a lot of the new spiritual wave are coming from people that have no worries because their parents have a lot of money. Maybe I'm talking shit. Maybe I'm talking shit too much. I don't know.
What did you just say?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear you like repeat yourself.
There's a lot of like the younger generation, these younger kids that have like really branched into like the spiritualist realm because they're really well taken care of, so they can live that love and light type of lifestyle because they don't have to worry about much. So they're constantly at peace because they're well provided for.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about our collective, like right here. Like the people in this room and the people we interact with.
I thought you were talking about overall.
People that we are directly connected with. Like our string theory, quantum realm, whatever collective that we deal with every single day. That energy. But yeah. No, I agree that there's a lot. That I like to call pop culture spiritualists.
Right. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
That's different. That's just ignorant spiritual people that like...
Apparently you listen to one of them. I dug too far into one of my celebrity holes and one of your favorite rappers.
One of my favorite rappers?
The little blonde one with the dreads. That's like... what does she talk about? I can't think of the song that she sings.
By the way, if there's anybody that you like that has more than 1,000 followers, they've sacrificed a child and worshiped Satan at one point. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel. Oh my gosh, sorry. That's what I feel like.
I didn't sacrifice a baby. Neither did you.
I'm clearly exaggerating, but I'm literally like, I'm so over it because the people that honestly are being brutalized, I feel like probably a good percentage of them haven't done anything wrong. And just because their name's in the public eye and the bad guys probably want to discredit them in case they say anything against them, they, you know, make up these stories. But I feel like there's so many people now in the public eye that have all these, like, God damn it, like somebody's, you know, trafficking somebody or enslaving or drinking blood or like, you know, throwing up Satan worship signs in their show. Like, who fucking cares? If I enjoy their music, I'm going to listen to it. I really don't care what the media says about them.
That's fair.
It's such nonsense.
The child trafficking part, I have a hard time.
We're human. And every single one of us is evil. Some of us are evil because, you know, you found $1 on the ground and you took it instead of turning it into the police station. And some of us are evil because they're killing babies. Yeah. I just feel like I'm so over hyperfixating on the evil side of the world. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Priscilla. I'm ranty. Why am I so feisty tonight? The full moon's coming, that's why.
I just pulled some bones for you, Priscilla, right away, real quick for a mini. I feel like you might not be feeling yourself, and it's fucking up your flow, and they want you to chill and figure it out. So, you might have done something that might not have worked out quite the way you wanted it to. And like I said, it might be feeling like it's disrupting your flow. And it could be. So they need you to stand still for a second and try to figure out what that is.
It's funny because I feel like you took some impulsive action and you were maybe cold about something, and it's put you in a position where you're not feeling very grounded or stable at the moment. But they're saying you've manifested bigger things at play here, and you were supposed to kind of do what you were doing. Even though it made you feel out of character, I almost feel like it was essential. Between the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the fucking Star card coming out here at the end of your reading, I feel like ultimately you put yourself into this position, and it was to increase your power and bring in some kind of wish fulfillment that you want at the end of the day. Oh my God, Sterling just texted saying he was sorry he didn't get a chance to stop by and get the zucchini, bruh. Tell him you're still awake.
Yeah. Or tell him I can drop it off.
His wife's there.
Tell him to meet her somewhere. I don't know. I'm getting scandalous minded for this. I'm trying to help Kim get what she's looking for.
Tell him to come over and say I'm still awake. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm up.
I'm up. Hey. Oh my God, I love it.
Like, stop
Is there
by
a
about free.
read
Come to
on
the
a-
window. I'll hand it to you out the window.
Out the window. Isn't too key to stop by. Alright, what do we need to hear in and around readings for autumn? Jenny, yes. Relationship, no. Jazz, yes. Relationship, jazz, no. The week ahead, yes. Past life, no. Gypsy witch, yes. Gypsy couple, yes. The spiritual journey, yes. The alignment, no. The chakra, no. The extended jazz, yes. The love boat, no. The love canoe, yes. So the love canoe, the gypsy couple, the extended jazz, the week ahead. General.
Really?
Oh
Sorry,
my God.
Sorry.
General and relationship. Oh shit. What do you want? I meant late. Da-na-na-na-na. Isn't too late to stop by. Hey. I told him I understand and we will be aligned soon at the right time. LOL. He had nothing to do with it, or had nothing to do with it.
She said, is it possible to do a gypsy couple if you're not a couple? Yeah, because we can do a gypsy couple on a situationship, can't you?
Yeah, I can do a gypsy couple with you and Sassy Poo. Do with bacon, but hopefully it will make him think. Do with baking.
I think this is one of those times we're supposed to be a little flirty.
Like the love
Kim.
with the... Yeah, you gotta be flirty.
I think this is one of those times we were telling you about where you're supposed to zhuzh it up a little bit, add a little spice to it.
I asked if you should do one with Seth. I got the 6 of Wands. I think, yeah. I think, yeah.
I got, on Seth. Who else is there now?
Gypsy Cadoodle.
What's going on?
Nothing.
What
She was
about
probably
this?
just gonna make it home, like Wit.
Oh.
Home on the range. What does Brooke need to hear, quick skadoodles? Brookie Poo. I've got rebirth and I had acceptance. You're going through a huge transformation. Accept it. It's what you want and it's for the better. Wonder how I could put spice on that.
Like we said, tell him he could still come over.
Yeah, you could be like,
Well, I'm up now if you're out and about.
I'm up now. If you're out and about, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly what you need to drop down, man.
You're welcome.
Hey, and it's 10:01. Oh, cut it out. Cut it out, universe. You're too clever.
I have a new rule. I'm only a matchmaker on Ashley's Live.
Stop it. It's fun, isn't it?
We don't do that in the dungeon.
You love it. I got you, Miss Autumn Boo. I'm getting you lined up right now. It takes a minute. There's a lot of cards I gotta pull up. Takes uno momento.
Didn't we pull for someone?
Yes.
Who was it?
Brooke.
Okay. Brooke. I have defenses, though. They want you to kind of be careful moving ahead on certain aspects. Like, just make sure you're not running around blind, more or less. If you see red flags, avoid them. Shit like that.
Also, something really funny
Sure,
is
those
Seth
coffee
Brown was
house.
going for me
that's
until they
actually
started talking again. Oh my god. Whoa.
I could have a coffee house dispensary here in Winona. That'd be fire.
Hell yeah.
I sell weed and good brews.
Speed dating.
What? No. Like, you guys get out of here with your romance. This is for bitter, angry people, and we only sell black coffee. It's cold.
Oh my God! Stop! Cut it out. You're wild.
No, that's just how boys work.
My kind of place. Sally. Give me that cold, bitter black coffee.
I just picture Sally in a back corner with a hoodie on.
Just playing it low key.
Let me tell you about love. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, thanks. I'll go.
Is Whitney's ex gonna reach out? Maybe.
Sort of. I think he might do it in posts. Check out his posts on Facebook. See what they do. Just feed Sally coffee and head pats and she's good. What the fuck?
Miss Sally Burrito.
She's easy to please, that one. Can I see that? That's hoarding.
I'm not hoarding nothing. I always share with you.
Never want to. Did you steal my lighter too? You hoarding that?
No, yours is right there.
Right.
God dang it.
Everybody's feisty.
He's sassy.
Everybody's feisty.
Alright.
What a fun day.
I don't like being tugged though. No tugging salad. Don't do a salad tug. It's not
What the fuck is that? Why does that sound so weird?
Okay. I'm ready for the tea. I'm gonna give you the tea. Here it is. Autumn.
What the fuck?
Gypsy couple. Okay, Sun Shock from Bad News is right behind you and it's in your inner world. This is literally a repeat of your Gypsy earlier, I swear to God. But it's talking about something that's going to surprise you. It has to do with your relationship. And honestly, this probably has to do with their relationship. I mean, we see them out and about, catches us off guard, yada, yada, yada. But the shepherd indicates an intense love of life and fellow feeling, meaning you two are on the same page. And you feel that. The sun signifies happiness and popularity. It's not near any of the bad things. So we're good. And this is right above you. I feel like there is like a nice vibe about the two of you. All eyes on you. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. The moon and the sun and the moon are right next to each other. And I like that. That's always like a nice kind of duality, you know. It's a good omen and it predicts fortune. The stork denotes change of residence. This is actually on his side, and I feel like it's soon. And I know earlier we said that you were changing residence. That might be true as well, but it's definitely true for him. I feel like he'll be moving location soon in his life. The bear is a sign of successful speculations. I feel like essentially like what he's assuming is true. The ring, when to the right of a person, is indication of a rich and happy marriage, which it is to the right of you guys as a couple. So I feel like it's, and I know earlier we had to the left, so I feel like things are changing in the right direction, especially when it comes to the two of you together. Wine is a symbol of cheerful and gaiety. Oh, yes. The park foretells a new love when very near, and it is, and it's on your side, meaning like I feel like the opportunity that you're looking for is on the horizon. The tree is good health and near flowers, fulfillment of the highest hopes. And there is a bunch of flowers next to it, so that feels good. And that's your inner world. Is your reading kind of different?
I don't really think so.
You have an inner and outer world too?
I was having a hard time keeping up.
You have an inner and outer world too?
No, I thought we were doing Love Canoe. Oh wait, Love Canoe was his, right? Just
no,
his?
we're doing a gypsy couple.
Oh, that's where I fucked up.
So pull for like what's happening in reflection to them between them, and then what's happening to them in reflection to like outside influences.
Okay.
And the one I just did was the inside energy, the inner world. Ah, screams! Ah! This is their sighting. Don't forget though, Sun Shock from Bad News coming behind you. So prepare yourself, brace yourself, especially because we just did information for you, right? That something was maybe going to throw you off your square a little bit. Mm-hmm. Probably about that. So, like, be careful.
Yeah, I do see flow in reverse. for your inner. So I feel like you're ready to kind of like shake shit up. Like you are ready for shit to change, and you kind of want to just get it done and over with. His though is still healing. Like he is down and out in a sense right now. Like he just doesn't have energy for much, I would say. Weirdly enough, like much change, anyways. I would say.
Yeah.
I feel like he has a lot of like impending doom vibes.
100%. For sure, Autumn. For sure. Is that the inner world?
Yes, this is the inner world. Here's the outer world.
That was the finish of the inner world?
Yep.
Okay. So then the outer world for the cards I've got, snake means you have some decent amenities, meaning like you have a comfortable life. However, it's in your outer world, not your inner world. So, you know, not everything you want, but a good amount. The birds, dire misfortune. Oh, no. Don't worry, though. Hang on a sec. 7, 16, 12. Okay. But there's a good likelihood that you will avert the evil spell of the issue. And there's not actually a spell being done. But this is right next to the sun shock. So I feel like whatever fucking person is going to come into your orbit to try to shake, you know, your life up, the likelihood that they're going to have as big of an impact as they want to, it's pretty slim to none. I feel like you're pretty protected in this energy. Hand in hand just means that, you know, the people around you are good. Friendship. No, we do not have that card this time. 45, don't have that card. Okay. Either way. Things are going well. I feel like we're getting along with all the people around us for the most part. The ship is a symbol of travel again. And it's funny because all three of the travel and moving cards are here again, but they're on his side of the board. So it's almost like I think the Gypsy Witch reading earlier signifying that you were going to be moving with all of the traveling cards was probably like a direct correlation to this. Because it's all on his side. The cloud, when the dark side is towards a person, indicates divorce. And this is on his side of the boat, meaning a separation is about to occur with him soon. Wonder what that could be about. The railroad forecasts a long journey. Again, traveling. The fish is an emblem through riches, but if distant, failure, disaster. This is right on the side of him. So again, for the external world, I feel like he's kind of going to bring in some like shitty luck for a little bit here because of the way that he decided to play out his life. But I'm sure you're kind of aware of that. Something mildly disagreeable is going to impact him. Whatever this issue is overall that he's going to have from making his choices, I feel like mostly this will be remedied pretty fucking quickly, you know. The letter is a good sign of tidings. Things are just working out in your guys' favor. Rugged beauty and good health. Not that one. It's funny because these flowers come out and it's saying that we're living basically a little in the immoral lane. We're not being incredibly up to par with that. But I feel like with adjustments, you're going to be fine. That's fine. It's not a big deal. House denotes success in all ventures. And if present condition isn't well, it will be in time. And it also predicts marriage. So there's that. Yes. I feel like there might be an issue. But if there is an issue, you're going to probably avert it. Honestly, all your cards are saying any kind of issue that's real in this deck, in this pull right now, I feel like all of them are kind of saying that they're going to be navigated around. All of them are saying the issues are superficial. None of them are real. Remember that. Whenever you have any kind of frustrating moments that are coming up, especially in the realm of you and Seth, these are all illusionary issues. Most of them are not real. Some of them might even sound horrible. Just give yourself a minute, take a beat, and see how it plays out, because I promise you it's not going to be like you expect. And the anchor denotes successful ventures in business and in love. It's not near the dog. So yeah, like everything's good. I feel like it's all working out really pleasant for you. What do you got for her external world, baby?
I do see protections in reverse. So they are saying they kind of want you to still be careful moving ahead with this. Like, you know, sort of like a don't put all your eggs in one basket kind of vibe. I don't know exactly how that means or what that resonates, but I feel like it's kind of important to keep that in mind, though, too. Like, weirdly, like, be careful getting your hopes up too often or too soon.
Boundaries.
Right, because he's going to be juggling around a decision for a while. He's going to be sitting there for a minute, Just kind of bouncing shit around inside his head, trying to figure out where to go, what to do, etc.
Yeah.
Overall though, the turnout, I do see fertility. I see a lot of possibility.
Fertility like a baby?
Oh, well, just good possibilities. Good lord. Good lord. I didn't say baby.
I'm just gonna have a baby.
We're working on it.
I'm just kidding.
Kind of overall though, I think there's gonna be a point where you're definitely feeling yourself, but he's gonna be closing himself off to a lot of outside shit. So this might even be like kind of a weird initiation. So like maybe he is gonna be redirecting his focus to you, and he's really gonna be pushing forward there. The cool thing is though, is after this, I see you being on the right path and him really feeling like himself again. So like I said, I think this is where that fertility comes from. I think you two have a really good chance to be a good pairing. It's just gonna take a lot of patience. It's take a lot.
We lost a baby before, so hopefully we will. Oh shit, son! Oh my god, babies are everywhere right now.
I see self though, and I see the right journey. So I think this is it.
You be off and popping on them.
Yeah, I've never been feeling this good about this situation. I'm not saying that in a mean light. Like, I'm not even really being a negative Nancy. I mean, like, but in reality, like, it's always seemed like such a long thing. And, like, this one's still saying be patient, but it doesn't seem as long anymore, I'll be honest.
It's that Beatles song again. A long and windy road. What is that song? Hey, humble soul.
¿Qué pasó? What's up?
Hey.
Are we having fun yet?
Paid list is open. Autumn, do you have any questions?
Ask now or don't ever ask again.
Ask now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, right, like us. Autumn's going to be asking us another question in 3 minutes. I'm not mad about it.
She's going to be like, peanut butter jelly time. Which one? Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Well, if they break up, I expect it taking a while before we become exclusive.
Yeah, I think he might hit the ground running a little bit. I mean, freedom will reign, I believe.
I honestly feel like he's going to be weirdly pushy. And you're going to have to, like, remember to, like, there's no rush here. You know, like, he just ended things. Like, we got to be smart. If you want yes or no questions, you can subscribe up above or comment your name for a free card. Just because Shiloh said the job will come first, but 1 to 2 weeks was early, so I heard my ex would make a public post if it wouldn't go well for him. Truth? Oh wait, I heard my ex would make a public post and it wouldn't go well for him. Sorry.
Pretty sure it's gonna blow up back in his face. So, like, he's probably going to try to defend himself, and then there's going to be people that do know the story that are still connected to you both that are probably going to defend your side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to blow up in his face.
You gotta cut those cards with that mother trucker. How are your cheese curds?
They're good.
Are they lovely?
You need to eat the rest, though, because
I can't.
going ham on 'em.
I can't do it. Bro, well, this is gonna be wild.
I don't know what's the time frame again.
Life has been nothing but wild.
What do you need me to ask, real quick, Autumn? I'm sorry, I kind of missed that part.
How long
I don't know if I
until they
really
break
have
up?
anything for that.
How long do they break? I can't. That's not real, is it? 4 days? I feel like it's very soon. I just dropped a card. I keep thinking the kids are up, but then I forget lyrics here. It's just this annoys a kid. I don't know. Something about, okay, maybe 4 days is a bit extreme, but I feel like it could be anywhere from 4 days to like the end of the month. Like, I really don't feel like it's that far off. It feels very soon. Ask if I'm right.
It's definitely soon, but I don't think it'll be 4 days necessarily. I think 4 days is when it's going to start really seeming like it, maybe. That's when everything's going to start kind of locking into place. But, I mean, it could be. It could be 4 days, depending on how he's feeling. I even see defense is down, so I don't know. It might.
I
don't like making promises,
for
but
Halloween. They know the timelines always fucking flip around.
mm-hmm.
But that's why it says like 4 days to the end of the month, because the end of the month, that's about 2 weeks away. 4 days is about the 1 week point, a little less. So like, take it as it resonates. But I think they're just letting you know, like, based on what you do, based on what he does, it could happen anytime here, really. Yeah, and we make hundreds of decisions a day, whether to go left or to go right, whether to make the text or not, whether to play a video game or go for a walk outside, you know what I mean? Like, there's constantly changes. And yeah, I kind of have an overall picture of where you're going, but when you're getting down to the nitty gritty, it's hard to nail it down a lot of times.
Yeah, that's the advice really that we've been throwing at you, Autumn, is just keep it up.
Oh yeah. Alice Jane, what do you need to hear?
Like I said, though, stay strong. Like, he does still need to come crawling back to you at some point. He does. You need to make him do it too.
Of course, Whitney. Alice Jean, I've got security. I feel like you're very stable and you're very secure in your world. I feel like you do have some worries and some concerns, but they're not anything of any kind of consequence. They're saying let it go. You're safe in your world where you stand right now. Everything is going well.
I have protection. I have the protection rune. So definitely safe in the world where you're in. Should I do the spiel about the elk, or do you think we got it?
Bramble.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, go ahead and do your spiel. Like, bramble.
But yeah, I think it's soul protection in the sense like where it's like the elks with the big antlers. They protect their entire bodies from everything that they go through, whether or not it's violence or whether or not it's just running through big, thick bushes with bunches of thorns. You're, like, in a sense, that secure. Like, you should be able to push forward at top speed and you'll be just fine. Uh-oh.
You're two in your head.
Christy's putting us to work.
Whitney, you're two in your head.
What did she put her
Whitney, you're two in your head. That's what's keeping it held back. I feel like literally your timeline could be right now. You just literally have to allow yourself to be ready for it in a real way to where it all kind of aligns. I know that sounds ridiculous and I know you feel like you're doing everything. But there's just silly things that are holding you back right now. And once you kind of break through those, like, insecurity bubbles or lack of confidence, it's a lot of silly things. It's about, like, putting yourself out there in a more authentic way, using multiple areas, like, just sending the beacon kind of out. But I feel like as soon as you do that, opportunities are going to come in. And I know you're taking, like, baby steps, but it's more about, like, meeting people right now is what I'm really hearing.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
It's not even about, like, finding the love at this second, but it's just about, like, exposing yourself to more people. And the minute you do that, I feel like the one is going to be amongst them.
I feel like you need to focus on being available. I feel like a lot of guys catch an unavailable vibe off of you. And especially with being a single mother and stuff. I'm not trying to sound too cutthroat, but that just doesn't help. So, like, in a weird sense, you need to come off very available if you want to really not only catch someone's attention, but catch their attention enough to where you're going to notice that you caught their attention. Mm-hmm. Because if you're really paying attention to being available, you're going to notice when they're looking at you. Because you're thinking in a sense of availability, like you are already. So, I would definitely say, yes, work on being available.
Amen.
She did see Tori again.
Oh, you did?
Saw him at the coffee shop, I think.
Did you say anything to him in the person?
Did you touch his butt?
Were you like,
That's
hey,
assault. He's a stranger
Tori,
still.
did you get my Facebook or Insta message? Did you get my IG message, bro? Did you get my IG DM? Did you see me slide in there?
I slid all up in your DMs.
I slid all up in the DMs. Did you ask him? Whitney, don't hide.
She's hiding.
No hiding, Whitney. Christy, what do you need to hear? I'm sorry, babe. Honesty, best policy. Speak your truth. Do not hide. Oh, I feel like there's definitely something on your mind that you need to speak about in your real life.
I think it has something to do with your past too, maybe. I got separation in reverse, and sometimes that one comes across because maybe something we let go of wasn't exactly ready to be dropped. Like, maybe it was best that we let go of it at the time, but now that we're somebody else, we're a little bit stronger, a little bit more mature, like, we might be a little better off and a little safer to go back and see if we can't, like, find something good or find something important. Anyways, I don't necessarily mean good, but I feel like it's important. Take it as a resonance.
I know out there isn't easy for you. I know. But that's what's holding you back from your timeline. And that's the fear that you have to face. I feel like everybody right now is really being challenged to let go of their worries and face the fear of the one thing that's, tripping them up. And for you, Whit, it's this relationship stuff. Like, for me, it was really letting go of the materialistic side of things. Like, I get so caught up on, like, making sure we have enough of everything. We got a lot of mouths to feed, you know what I mean? So, like, making sure that all the bills are paid and we have enough for everything. And I'm a tightwad because I'm a fucking Virgo. And so, like, my fear and my worry is always, like, having enough and, making enough and, like, da-da-da-da-da. And so, like, I had to let that go. That was, like, my big focal point over late. And I feel like everybody's got one. Everybody's got something that it's really... And some of it's connecting to other things as well. So it might be a chain of things, but the reality is there's kind of like a core focal point here that we gotta challenge ourselves to move beyond, Flip that coin. But yeah,
Mothman?
It's rough. I do 100% agree. I know it's not easy. I know. But I want you to know that you will be impressed with how easy it ends up being for you once you kind of put yourself in that position. It always is kind of like that, right? You face the fear, you do the thing you're afraid of.
I was going to say, to sound frank, but not to sound too harsh, Whitney, but, it's coming from me. So, I mean it, but I mean it in the best of ways. But still, like, it's the next step, though. It's just kind of that cut and dry. It just truly is. I know it's hard, and I'm not saying that you have to do it right now, but I'm just saying, but this is the next hurdle you do have to cross, either way. I'm not saying you got to do it right this instant. We are here to encourage you to do it as soon as you're ready to. But at the same time, like I said, this is just the next way to, like, it's what's going to push you out there where you need to be, though.
I'm a hermit, too. He has to drag me out all the time.
I do. Constantly.
Sometimes I hermit in this office. I, don't come out.
It's been a while since I've had to drag you out of here.
That's true. That's because you're working now when I'm hanging out here.
So you feel separation now.
Well, now you don't get to see me because you're working downstairs, so you don't yell at me for hiding because you're downstairs.
Well, I'm going to come up more often.
Stop it.
I'm going to cut a hole in the floor. So
I'm a hider, too, though. I get it. Yo, I smoked all my decks today. Hey, I love that.
Whitney, just like that. Like, go to the bar with some girls, because that'll help. Like, it sounds silly, but that's the type of shit that will draw attention. It'll make you look available, because when a whole group of girls comes into a bar, that's the first thing dudes notice. They're like, oh, look, no men. And I think no men over there. Let's go.
Friends would be a great idea.
I think, a bunch of wingmen or wing women. I don't know. That's a lot of those. But either way, I'm just saying.
Could you imagine if I smoked all my decks? I'd be here for 3 days straight. Saged them.
Oh, whoa.
I'd be here for 3 days straight. I mean, I sage in the office all the time. Does that count? I sage them individually when I'm using them. Does that count? I have too many. I have probably over 300
that's probably
decks.
Your best way of doing it, honestly, is saging them as you use them.
I have far too many.
Yeah, you have too many.
Tony's for real. This girl cannot. Did my candle work, or do I need to do it again?
Find somewhere sneaky for that. The camera angle's throwing me.
I think it worked.
I think it did.
How many do we have? Decks? Oh, shit. Like I said, probably around 300. I had over 200 when me and Shiloh met 2 years ago. And
we've been
I buy a lot. Yeah.
It's a major investment. Good thing we can write them off.
What does it say? You would need everyone to help with that task. I know. It's a day of saging.
There's a whole wall, and they're double stacked. Some are 3 high.
Oh, that'll be fun, Whit. Deck goals. I have 31. 31. You guys want to see for a sec? I'll show you a little sneak peek. Wild. Hold up. I'll show you a little
That's
sneak
gonna be
peek.
wild.
Hold up. Hold up, bro. They're like stacked on top of each other, if you can kind of see that.
Why are we looking at me?
But they go all the way down there, and then that whole shelf is full. And then that shelf up there, and then all the way up there in the back corner, and then that shelf is all the way full, and then also in the back corner up there. And then there's a bunch more out in my living room. And oh yeah, there's like a whole bunch over here in my shelves. And then I have even more out in the living room and in the bedroom and in the car. Gotta have our travel decks.
Dougie says he wants to organize them.
My decks? Oh, they're crazy. I feel like I used to organize them, and then like there's just I don't know.
There's a lot.
There's too many, and I move them around all the time.
She
'cause
uses so many. She
I
likes
kind
to
of
switch 'em
use
up.
like a lot of them.
She likes to rotate them. That's for sure.
I rotate out. It's
They
kind of
rotate in and out of those shelves. Is really how it works. Like usually you'll start boxing those ones up, and then new ones will come down and wind up in the slots. You are starting to double up in those slots, though, aren't you? Look at you.
Maybe.
Mhm. Mhm.
My rum oracle is my favorite right now. Roomy. What is that? That sounds cool.
Dougie makes bags. And puts
Gotta
them
have
there.
the travel ones. I know. You never know, man. It's been a few times I've been caught out in the wild without a deck. Never happy about it.
It's like forgetting your.
Like phone.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me. It feels like I'm forgetting my phone. Like I can't get a hold of anybody. I can't ask Google. God damn it. I always have one in my purse. Yeah, I try to, but like every once in a while, I don't know. So
Well, you bring it out of your purse and you use it on live. It gets brought into the rotation, and then one day you can always make it back into your purse. That's what
true.
happens.
Well, no, actually, what happened was it fell out of my purse in the car. So there's two decks. My two mini decks are in the car right now.
Oh,
They're both in there. Instead of one being in my purse and one being in the car, they're both in there.
what are we gonna do with you?
I don't know. Crazy.
You're always putting those.
It's artwork on the cards that make me cry, dude. I am obsessed with the artwork, and I'm obsessed with the books. All the books are kind of pretty badass too. Where are you all from? Minnesota. Well, I'm from. Well, okay, we're in Minnesota. We're in Minnesota. From nearby. Midwest? We're from the Midwest. Is that a good answer?
I'm kind of from all over Wisconsin, and I spent a lot of time in Michigan, and then now we live in Minnesota. So, like, the weird little patch here around the Great Lakes. There we go.
Yeah.
The Great Lakes. We've been floating around the Great Lakes.
Yep. I was born in Upper Michigan and raised between both there and Minnesota. And then my family from Upper Michigan moved to Wisconsin. So really kind of like all three. But even before my family moved to Wisconsin, we still spent quite a bit of time in Wisconsin. So yeah, those three areas.
Sally, I think it'll be an up and down day for you tomorrow. A little mix.
Near Becker.
I'm assuming Minnesota. I've never heard of it. But I'm not from here, really. So.
I'm not sure. We're near Rochester, Minnesota.
Yeah, we're about an hour away from it.
It's T avoiding talking to Bree. And well, tomorrow will be a good day for Sally when I done that.
Sally, I already answered. Sally, I said I think it's gonna be an up and day one tomorrow. For Bree, no, I don't think so. I don't think he's avoiding it all.
Dang.
No, we're not near the cities. We are. We're about 2 hours away from them.
That's pretty close.
I guess. Minnesota
FBI
is kind of big.
On the case. What kitten? What do you need?
Why do I like it when you call her kitten?
Kitten, where are you? Hello. Okay, they're 45 minutes.
Oh snap, they're coming for us.
I just looked up birthday stuff on the Patterns app. My life path number. What the fuck is 9? What does that mean? Your life path number 9. 9s are all about like the enlightened life, spiritual growth. They're looking for deeper meaning. You know, they're searching for like the ultimate. enlightenment path, you know? Like, there's generally, like, an intense spiritual connection. Hang on. I'll fucking...
That's why she's FBI-er. She's always looking for info. Always rooting around for info. She's digging in.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna find this shit out. Leadership, composure, confidence, and generosity.
Our matrix of destiny. What the hell is that?
They're willing to sacrifice themselves to help others. They symbolize endings and spiritual consciousness. They can overcome a lot and are often required to do so much in their lifetimes because of that. If you have a number 9, you're most likely had a difficult relationship with one or both of your parents earlier on in your life.
More or less, you're a Fed.
You're a Fed. FBI race on the case. He uses numerology to tell you your information. I figured it would be a good combo with you. Yeah, I like life path number 9s. They're pretty dope. I thought I was life path number 9 for a while. Like when I was...
You always do that.
I was like 18.
How do you get so misinformed?
I was
I'm
18.
Just curious.
Because...
I wonder where you twist up your...
Because I do have a number 9, but it's my name. And like, I didn't understand that it was...
Makes
your
sense.
Birthday. So anyways, my life path number is a 6, which is all about like community and humanitarianism and like
She's very sweet.
love.
She's very sweet.
I just want everybody to love each other. My mom wants me to put down my tarot. Mom, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, do you need both hands? I'm just saying.
Love it. I had to go work out, but I was like, yay, they're still here. 6 is my attitude. I love that. Well, that's because you're a leader. The 9's the leader. It's like, it does things like that, too. That's why it makes sense. Me, too. I love love. Yes.
Damn,
Should I
Sally,
start
that's random.
a photo booth rental company?
I mean, I got no, yes, no. Like, what? How? What?
Where'd we come up with this?
Sally. What are we
Attitude
getting
of
into here?
gratitude, dude. That's right, bruh.
Straight
Yes.
up, Rhonda.
I love that.
Rhonda's our vibe. She is our vibe. Holds the vibe of the tribe.
Holds the vibe. So many questions for the photo booth. Where did this come from?
Yeah, that's why. Like,
Where? Ashley, you need to go night-night. I know, I get so tired so quick. Like, what?
I like how Whitney could tell because you changed how you sit in your chair.
And I'm like, okay, what do you want to
Whitney's
know?
like, she's tired now.
I'll tell you things. I'll tell you all the things. Okay, literally, you all told me to cast my net.
No, don't
which
say
is-
you're bad. Don't say you're bad. Don't apologize. We're just curious how you came across starting a photo booth company. That's all. It just caught us off guard. It's nothing bad.
No, not at all. No, it's neat. Well, I just like I didn't know you were into photo thing. Like, what is that? Oh wait, are you talking about that thing that like you rent for weddings? Like where you can dress up and shit and like take photos, like that photo booth thing? That? Is that what we're talking about? Where did you post that pic? Oh crap! I keep forgetting to send that to you. I will send that to you as soon as I get off of here. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Sally, we
Kristen.
weren't trying to make it sound like you were doing anything wrong. We were just like, whoa.
We're
What?
Facebook friends, right?
Smooth.
Because I'll send it on there. I'm so sorry I keep doing that. I want to start a holistic healing center. Oh my god, that'd be super dope.
That would be pretty dope. Arkansas might be a rough place to do that.
Those photo
No,
booth things,
probably not actually.
Those-
Arkansas is pretty spiritual.
those photo booth things though are kind of dope, Sally. I've had a lot of fun with those at weddings and shit. And I think we had one of our dances too, like prom or something maybe.
I don't know.
Kristen, I pulled curiosity. You're looking deeper into things, and because of that, you're getting clear sight. You're starting to understand things on a bigger level. You're starting to understand things on a deeper level. You know, it's starting to make sense to you finally.
I see movement.
Confirmation. Did you see me, bro?
I
That
see
spell be
movement.
doing its shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you
You're good.
3 times.
You're good. I see movement though. You're making moves. You got some momentum going, and they're like, fuck yeah, get her done, Kristen. Get her done.
Hey, 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 hey. You know what you should do, Sally? Is hear me out. Instead of the photo booth, what if with your coven, you did like weekly things? So like this week we're making witches bells. This week we're making an abundance candle for ourselves. This week, and then you could even like put this up online, and you could do some money to make some money on the side. You could charge like $50 a spot or something, you know? And the materials for this are very minimalistic. And then most of it is you're being paid for your time. And since you even have your house and shit, you could even do it at your place. Just a thought for you. I just think that sounds kind of dope. Can you pull me a card to prep me for tomorrow? For sure. A bunny bowls and abundance, I'm telling you what. Iris, I got integrity. Tomorrow they need to make they want you to make sure that you're making all your choices for you and for the best interest for yourself, and you're doing it with integrity. So you're not like, you know, stepping on anyone or putting anyone else
broom making?
I don't know how to say it, like put anyone else under the bus. I don't feel like you're putting anyone under the bus, but they're just saying make sure that your wins are group wins, you know, you're not impacting people in a negative fashion. I don't know. There's something around that, though. That does sound good for you, girl. Ashley has all the good ideas. But yeah, I don't know. It just sounds... Is Sally still in here? Sally!
She's hiding.
Did she leave me? Yes, hi. Okay. Good. I was like, no, where'd you go? But yeah, I think that would be a really cool idea. And you could make money, and I feel like you'd have fun. And these are all things you know because you already do them. You already do them, girlfriend. And you could even offer... like group meditation sessions, too. My Google just went off for no reason in the other room. I like you, bro. You're a trip. Thanks. I'm gonna start selling my moon water, LO. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, like, if you really feel passionate about something, you feel so passionate about it that you utilize it in your life, in your everyday life, then you might as well maybe find yourself an opportunity to offer that to other people. You know what I mean? If it feels like it's something that helps you, I'm sure it would help others.
Did we pull a card for Iris?
Yeah, I did. Did you?
Yeah, I just haven't had a chance.
I need just some quick cash. Well, they would bring that money when they show up to the things. So I feel like, you know, that could be some quick cash. And you could do it like once a week. You just have to come up with like a schedule. You know what I mean? A schedule. My bowl. Like my singing bowl. What the fuck? And I need to find a glass and go to it. A glass for singing bowls? I'm confused. What are we talking about? Meditation bowl. You mean like a singing bowl, right? Like one of these guys? Yeah, I can play it for you. You want to hear it? Because they sing. They're singing bowls. Did you hear it? So cool. Very cool. We love the singing bowls. I love anything that'll like cleanse out my energy.
Seriously, I want a hand pan too.
So finish. I wanted to ask you about the bowl earlier today. Hey, that's funny. Yes, thank you for taking care of Kitten and meeting her needs.
Man, y'all make us weird.
Do you use Florida water? I have. I don't on the regular. But I have. I sound pretty. I know, right? Very relaxing. I want...
Breadsticks.
Well, I have some in the kitchen. If you would like.
Man, we do have some crazy bread out there.
We got some crazy bread. Not in a strange way. But he always so open to stuff. I love it when he asks you questions. For sure. I love it for cleansing between reads. For sure. Me and my Nana were just talking about meditation bowls, and she did it yesterday with her group. I know, they're great. I had those meatballs, Shiloh. Oh, shit. Domino's? That's what shit. Little Caesars. We got pizza because we took the kiddos to the beach swimming for around dinner time or whatever. So we ate some pizza and watched the sun set as the huge-ass moon that was, like, incredibly gorgeous was up in the sky, which right now I'm sure it looks insane because it's like a super moon, this full moon that's coming up on Tuesday, and it's already huge and close to us. And then it's also an eclipse on Tuesday, too, you guys, just so you know. Raise them right. Oh, we trying. They're just expensive, aren't they? The kiddos? Yes. Shiloh, is that Rune got me, LOL? What? And a lunar eclipse? I saw orange on the moon. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. What is wrong?
Oh, I did pull a rune a while ago, but...
Got a telescope. So excited. Freak yeah. For me?
I see the universe. There's a lot of guidance around you. There's a lot of power around you right now. You have a lot of free room to roam right now because you are protected. Go forth.
I think he does miss you more than he would care to admit. Like to admit, care to admit. My poll was, I'm very guarded. Ah, shit.
To what?
Doggy, cleanse that ass. It's funny because you said you've been cleansing all day. You're saying cleanse your perception. You need to have more faith in yourself and your ability to achieve what it is that you're after. You're very skilled, doggy. You got all the skills, bruh.
Are you delusional?
No.
Rhonda, not W.
Rhonda, nah. You're here. You're only as delusional as we are, and, like... I feel like that's a healthy amount of delulu. I feel like you gotta be a little delulu to live into society today. I mean, fuck. If we weren't, we'd all be, like, unaliving ourselves left and right. What the fuck? The world is insane.
Exorcism and a baptism. I could see that.
The only people in Wichita who would buy my coven stuff are 3 Richie friends. Haha. You don't know that until you post about that.
Though. It is hard. She's in the Bible Belt.
Okay. Okay.
It's a little... It's pretty Christian down there.
What if you did, weekly intention candles? Is that too witchy? Haha. Dude, my dad has been hitting me up a lot lately.
On you with those.
Is she with Caleb right now? Like in the room? Is Caleb here?
No, I'm pretty sure he's on the phone over there.
Damn, why is she squealing like he's chasing her? I'm stuck.
Oh, Wisconsin's full of spiritual
Coven?
people, bro. And native, dope. I know quite a few. Which tribe?
Doggy, where are you from?
Because there's Oneida's out there, Potawatomi's out there, Ho Chunk is out there, Menomini's out there. There's a few other ones.
Who from the Midwest? Wave your hands. Wave your hands.
Yeah, I know. I've had a lot of friends in all the different tribes there throughout time. The one with the M, Menominee.
North Central Arkansas. Hey, did a guy from over there. Midwest, baby. Dude.
The M one.
Kansas is the Midwest?
Menominee's a cool tribe. Their vibe is chill usually.
I'm in Manhattan.
But it's a big casino tribe. There's a lot of money.
Dude, Priscilla's in Manhattan. I'm so jealous. Your life probably is so fancy.
Priscilla, how'd you get over there?
So fancy.
You're Oneida? That's awesome. Oneida's a fiery
Tennessee.
tribe. They like to party.
I'm Oneida. You're in Oneida, Wisconsin?
No, that's the tribe she's from, I think. At a convention? Dope. Isn't Harlem all
Rhonda,
gentrified
I'm so
now?
sorry to hear that. Not fancy at all. She goes, still, Manhattan's pretty dope. The experiences and stuff that you have access to is pretty cool.
Especially in Harlem. It's very blended right now.
Very cultured.
Yeah.
Honestly, like a lot of diversity, lots of different things. It's like a whole nother world in Harlem. Yeah, it's changed a lot since I've been a kid, for sure. I bet.
Right. I was gonna say there's been a lot of changes. Even
Manhattan.
We're not even from there, and I've heard about the changes in Harlem.
Where are you at? East Coast? What is that? California? Dude, am I embarrassing myself right now? Is it awful? They stole my cat, 12K, my social. Oh my God,
Facts.
Rhonda, you gotta be careful. Every time I hear Manhattan, I think of the nanny. You have always lived over there in that area? I'm 41 and I've only ever lived in Manhattan, so I have nothing to compare it to. Oh my God, that's wild. Oh, that's fair. I mean, why move? Everything's like right there and you're not far from everything else, so.
Yeah, like I feel like if you went anywhere else, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you'd be really disappointed. You'd be like, DoorDash doesn't come out here? What do you mean McDonald's is my only option?
You'd probably be afraid of how cheap the rent is.
Oh my God, that too.
You'd be like, why is it only $600? What's wrong with it? I'm like, nothing. It's just in the middle of fucking nowhere.
There's just only 2 other humans within 100 miles. Oh my God, I love it. Oh shit. All right, guys, I think we're gonna go night-night. Go night-night.
She is pooped.
I'm a pooper tooper. Okay, but I'll be back in the morning, and Shell will be back on in the afternoon. We will see you all tomorrow. I spent the summers in Long Island and felt like I was in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, you would really be
I
in the Midwest.
I live in BFE. Oh, that's dope. See you in a couple hours. Okay, Iris. The night kitten. And I will not forget to send the pic. I will send it, Kristen. Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.